And now for the second portion, the second video of book 4. So Menelaus finishes with his story about his adventures coming home from Troy and his stop in Egypt, and has told Telemachus all of the news. We have a couple of pictures here to show you about things that he encountered. This is Menelaus holding down Proteus. You can see the seals here by the shore, and Proteus has a tail. He is changing. There's a fish's tail here and a lion's tail here. He's changing into different things. Here is another depiction of the men who have flayed the seals and have put them over their body and trying to hold down Proteus while he tells them the story. So when we pick up after Menelaus' story, we are suddenly plunged back to Ithaca, and the suitors are still in the palace by this time. Antinous and Eurymachus are talking, and somebody else comes in and said, "Oh, when do you think Telemachus is going to be back?" And Antinous says, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And the man says, "Well, you know, he borrowed my ship. I'm going to need the ship." Well, this comes as a surprise to Antinous and Eurymachus, because they did not know that Telemachus had left. They just found out. So they immediately begin to plot to ambush Telemachus for when he returns. Penelope then also learns of the suitor's plot to ambush him because one of her servants, Medon, tells her. Penelope is also shocked. She didn't know that Telemachus had left either. She starts crying. "I've lost my husband. Now I'm going to lose my son too." And Eurycleia, the nurse, she comes in and comforts her and tells her what she knows. Now, Eurycleia was the nurse to Odysseus when he was young. And then when they had Telemachus and Odysseus left, she was also the nurse to Telemachus. So she's quite an old woman, maybe 60, 70 years old by this point in time. She tells Penelope everything that she knows, and she encourages Penelope to pray to Athena. Athena then makes a wraith, a ghost, in the likeness of a woman that's a friend to Penelope, and sends her to Penelope's dream, tells her that Penelope, that Telemachus is safe, and that Athena has traveled with him, and continues to comfort Penelope. And that is where book 4 ends.